Aries with 4 kills. Aries is on fire, my friend.
Boodle, 3 kills, taking down clockwise. This is just nuts.
Oh yeah. Hi guys, welcome to the NA bronze match between Old and TK. I am Navino. I'm joined tonight by Can. Say
hey
hi,
guys,
Can.
what's up?
So tonight this match is the third place match, the bronze match. Without a finals this weekend for NA, we decided to cover this and see hopefully a very exciting match between two very solid teams in this tournament. What do you think we'll be expecting from this match, Can?
So for this map, normally I'd expect TK to take the lead. They're missing a huge player though, let's add that at the beginning of the scrim. They're missing their caller and they're very solid player, Tito. We'll see how they will work around that. It's not like no players irreplaceable if you're actually a top team. You should have depth, but we'll see how they deal with it. We'll see if they can keep up even at this situation.
Yeah, I'll say that we're starting with Valoran tonight. A very nice close map, very popular in the scene, and I agree with you that Tito's a big miss for them. He's a very solid imp, very good imp, but I'm pretty sure Siggy's gonna be filling in, and Siggy is a very solid infantry player, someone I think that will do very well. I also do think
he's come a long way. Yes,
he's definitely come a long way. Shout out to Siggy. That guy definitely put the work in for this. I would say that I tend to agree with you that TK should take the lead in the close map, and that Old, if they want to win this, they're going to need to bring it back on the open or like get as many rounds as possible on the closed.
Yeah, I completely agree. Who would you say are some key players that are going to be for? Give me 2 names or 3 names for
each.
TK for this map, 3 each.
Okay, for TK, I definitely think it comes down to Jeffrey, Guac, and actually Jarvis, because Jeffrey and Guac, 2 of the very solid players, 2 of their most consistent players. Guac, even though he sometimes doesn't always lead the boards, there's very rarely a scrim where he doesn't have like 4 or 5 kills. And Jeffrey, as we all know, one of the best archers in the scene. And because of that, he's a huge asset to his team. And then Jarvis. The reason I say Jarvis is, even though he's not the flashiest player for TK, if he shoots well, that means they are going to have a great night, because Jarvis can complement Jeffrey so well with his shots. And because of that, I think he's a key player tonight. And then when I go over to Old, I look at their roster, and I think it comes down to a couple things. Their archers and their cav. Their inf always play very solid, but how their cav and archers play determines if they'll win or lose a match. If they're hot, they can win it. If they're cold, there's not really much hope for them. Ron has been a huge carry for their team, so I definitely think he is.
Oh, yeah.
He has been great pretty much this entire tournament, put a lot of work in to get to that. And then,
if you can show a carry for a team, like there are a lot of good players on a lot of teams, but I'd say Ron was like the biggest significance for their team, like more than other players have been for like the top teams. Like I haven't seen anyone carrying their team that hard this tournament yet.
Yeah, like Old is kind of weird that way. You see a very like spread out kill wise on most top teams, like at least 2 or 3 guys above 60 kills on each team. And then for Old, it's really only Ron. But even saying that though, their inf is known as a very strong point of their play. But as I said, like it's gonna be Ron. I'm gonna say, actually I don't know who they. Yeah, actually with this, I'm gonna say Ron, Fiery, and Mad Dog. Because Fiery's probably gonna play Archer for them, because I don't see Peacecraft and actually I do see Chev, but I'll say Fiery because he'll probably fill in, because I do not see Peacecraft here tonight. And I'm gonna say Ron because he's like one of their best players. He's done a lot of work this tournament. And then Mad Dog, because other than Ron, they really don't have a truly solid second cav. They have some decent players, some great players, but they don't have someone that's consistent. And Mad Dog, when he shows up, can be very, very great. And because of that, he can really set the tone for this game.
Yeah, let's see if he's been playing this week. I mean, I know firsthand from being on the same team with him He's a very impactful player, very solid player, but it's a matter of if he's actually been playing lately, if he's been going to those practices, how serious they actually took this. So, and this is actually a huge match for the international stage as well. Like this does.
It does
determine.
it has some repercussions.
Yeah, it does definitely determine their placement for the international stage of the tournament. Yeah.
Because like the winner of this is the 3 seed, and the 3 seed, if I know this correctly, go against the 2 seed of the EU side, which would be Random Potatoes after today's final. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not completely sure. But that's how I'm assuming it's working.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, it has definitely potential to be an interesting match. I just think, especially from a Cav perspective, on these closed maps, the Serenit Cav, unless if you're full HP going into the fight, it's just you can't put that much work in as much as North Cav these days, just because everybody has now a lethal weapon with the jabs. Like everybody has been practicing it. The memes are alive. So if you're caught, like if you're 2v2ing the enemy Cav with the jabs, we'll see if Thunder and Heat will be able to kill Ron and
probably Mad. It's probably gonna be Mad.
Mad or Scott Ray, whoever's playing on 2v2, like what happened in the semifinals match.
I mean, yeah, like that's really what's going to happen coming down to, because as I said earlier in the panel today for EU, like I think Northern Serenade in an imp fight is actually pretty even because of the axes. Yeah, the shields are a little worse, but like the axes do help out quite a bit. And while because of that, I think these imp fights are usually pretty even. But I will say that it does come down to Cav a lot, due to the fact that jabs for Nords can be so overpowered against.
Yeah,
the
I just feel
the horses.
I just feel the Serenade side, no matter what the team, is just gonna have to be working around just clever strats, good team play. They're the weaker faction on this for sure on this map. So let's see how Old starts with dealing with this. So they just called ready, so we're about to start, guys.
Yeah, we're about to start. We're about to re-enlive it. So I believe we're gonna roll a map intro, right? All right. Alright, welcome to the very first round of this lovely match between Old and TK.
I have to say this right off the bat. So much respect to Scott Ray for just getting this equipment over and over again. Wait, he knows what works for him. It's a very unorthodox build. He knows like what works for him, I guess, and like he keeps doing it no matter like what the community says. So.
Oh yeah, no, I do say that. I see that a lot from him, where he does like the default armor and jabs, which I agree with. I respect that he stuck with his guns, and I get that. I mean, I don't like jabs. Oh wow, first the flag's already spawned, and it's going to be down by Brew next to balcony, with TK kind of like tiptoeing around it, with Old already having 2 infantry on flag and a 3rd close behind him, now all 4 by flag. As they move to stables, TK is going to try and flash out the archer on the right and see if they can get some great positioning. Rod goes into the couch, doesn't get it. He's going to take some damage to his horse. Oh, Heat with a great couch on firing, which he's now Mav taking down Rake. Oh wow, this is going either way right now. Avalon taking on Block.
There we go.
Oh my god, Old is just running away with this. Chev with a great shot on Heat. Oh my god. And like, Jeffrey is just...
Underestimation does wonders.
Yeah. Jeffrey's sitting up there on balcony, not being able to make any shots, it seems like. Jeffrey has no kills. That's what I'm saying here. When you play in this tournament, you need your archers, especially for Nords, have to be doing work. Especially when you have an archer that's up on balcony. He has that free shots.
I just don't know what kind of a push that was, honestly. I mean, I don't think, looking from it from an outsider perspective, not that much thought went into it. Yes, you are pushing an archer, but that archer can easily get out of there first. and the enemy are just free shooting completely on your team.
Yeah.
The enemy cav has complete control to come into your team from the behind while your team is stuck there. There we go. Old, great round.
Great round.
And as CERN is the first round, I mean, that's huge.
I will say that Old definitely, like, they did what they needed to do. They won the Inf fight, and that's what I thought also could really affect this match, because Old's Inf is very solid. They're very good. They have very good players. But for some reason in scrims, like, if you practice against them, they don't always play up to par. And now Old is going to go straight into tower with Troubadour just in front. And Guac's on the stairs with some jabs, trying to be a little cheeky, throw a little jabs in there. And then Fiery is Archer, and I believe it's also Chev. Chev and Fiery are Archers tonight.
Yeah, let me say a little something more about that
Yeah, sure.
round. The Nord Inf were just playing individually, and here we go. They're pushing the tower. Let's see if they can catch them in the tower here. I don't think Old wants this fight. They know they don't want to fight Nords in there, so they're just gonna back up from the tower.
And that's
Great
very
call.
smart. Yeah, very smart by Ron. Their Cav are playing
Pretty
well.
standard, but yeah, I mean, this is the right call, so.
I mean, there's some teams that just want to have that fight in tower because they think they can win the Inf fight, and Old is recognizing that they don't want an even fight. They want to have
They
every
know their
advantage.
strengths and weaknesses. That's great.
And TK seems kind of indecisive right now.
You can't push into this like that from middle.
Yeah, I know. I personally, if I were them, would have gone down a tower and tried to go around.
Oh, great shot on Fury.
Oh, wow. They're going to push left, try and get the guys in tunnel. And they're going to catch 2 of them. Actually, like 3 of them.
Heat with a great bump lance.
Guac taking down Ruthven. Then Siggy is caught in a 3v1 right now. And he's gonna go down. TK by Guac. Guac is now fighting, I believe, Troubadour. Yeah, Troubadour 1v1.
But it's a 2v1 on the other side. They're gonna win again?
I don't know, it's actually pretty even. Guac gets the kill on Trub. It's really even right now. As now their Cav goes down, and Ron is now down and out of the fight. Guac is just holding off Mav. And that's all you have to do, really.
Yep.
Mav is a great duelist, and all you gotta do is hold it off till you get some help. Oporta is doing move to flag and try and just hold flag. Great jab throw by Oporta to win them that round.
Yeah, they are going to win that round. So basically what happened there, Old had the advantage, or at least was bringing the round back until they just lost focus and started like not playing together. Scott Ray didn't really help his team in an efficient way. Like, so in that situation, he was the only person to be able to open that play because it was like 4-1v1. So he's the only one that has the ability on their team left. Since they had no archers to go around the team, he just wasn't able to do it.
I mean,
it's an unlucky round.
Like, that push that TK did should not have worked. They pushed straight into a crossfire. I don't know, like, you am saying though, they did, I guess, quote unquote, the smart thing by pushing their the left to try and take it. I think they sent 2 guys a tunnel. I didn't notice if they did, but they might have. If they did that, that's smart. I personally would have just pushed the whole team through tunnel, then pushed out a tunnel.
So Chev was basically locked down that round by for a while before he killed him, which he did, but it just like was too late. He just didn't have time to help his team anymore. So the crossfire was kind of broken, I guess. A good call from TK. I mean, if it works, it worked for them. So. Oh
yeah, for sure. And TK's gonna go tunnels right off the bat, and then Old's gonna go brew. So I think TK's gonna bank on the market spawn because that's the only place that hasn't spawned yet, and they do have control, or quote almost control of 2 flag spawns because they're near the one by brew, and they have market. So if it spawns market, I do think that TK will take this round, but it does spawn near balcony. So.
Again. Let's see if it is going to be a exact mirror match of the first round. This was a mistake that TK was doing previously. They would just do the same strats over and over again, but they seem to be doing it differently now.
TK struggled to jump over the wall.
Ron sees Jeff though, he's by himself.
Oh, Ron's going to go try and pick Jeff. Oh, and Scott Ray's with him. They're just going to take him out right off the bat.
They know it's their best player.
I definitely agree. It's a smart
Both of their archers are locked down right now.
Oh, wow. So TK, this can be really good for TK. Oh, Porto with a great throw on Ruthven. This can be really good or really bad for TK, because if TK can win this infight, they can basically win this round. And TK winning the infight with 3 kills, now down, only up 1. As I thought they were winning that infight at the beginning, but it's not going so well anymore. As
they're up by 1, but I would say TK still has the advantage here. Jeffrey with the great 2 shots right there. Bang, bang.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, yeah, the Cav did not take down the archers like I thought they would.
That was a mistake by the TK cow right there. I mean, old cow right there. So, Ron actually landed the bomb plants on Jeff. He got his shield. Jarvis is like shielding up already. Just stay on them, guys.
Yeah,
like, right there. Like you, and their enemy cav came, which means you have a massive advantage in the infight right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and also Old was winning that infight for the most part. I mean, what saved them that round was the archers getting free and being able to take shots into the melee. If I were Old's cav, I would have probably stayed in longer and tried to tie up those archers for even longer. Because archers out of the fight, especially when you have both of them in the same spot, is
and no
huge.
shield, like he's not gonna be able to shoot.
Oh yeah, it's a, I don't know. I think they left too long. Like they didn't stay long enough.
Too early, and they couldn't capitalize on the fact that they went to the infight and didn't really put any input. So if they were locking down those archers, at least you know you have an advantage at the infight. And the flag just spawned on Old. Let's see if they can win this. They definitely needed the flag on themselves with all the armor that TK currently has. Mav is a little up front right now. They might get caught here.
I don't think Mav's going to get caught, to be honest. He's pulling back very quickly. I think, though, that this does favor TK because they have less time to... I mean, the Old has less time to set up a crossfire like they did the other round. As TK's cav...
Just stopped each other. They just stopped each other.
I know. I thought they were going to get a...
But the TK archers, there they are.
Double headshot by Jarvis and Jeffrey right off the bat, taking out an infantry and their cav. And then Guac and Rake, I believe, just went to town on Ruthven. That was insane, and they're just going to wipe it.
Yeah, that's also the Nords just going insane.
And look, Guac and Jeffrey, top of the board.
There you go, your top players. Your key players, rather.
Yeah, I mean, Jarvis also had some great shots. He did.
No, Jarvis was doing great. I mean, he was either locking down and a key player of the enemy team, or, I mean, he did open that with a headshot, open that round.
Oh, yeah.
And once the Nords have that much armor, you got a double headshot on your team. It's very hard to come back, man.
You know, now that I've seen these teams play the first set, I do think that Nords actually will favor Old a lot more. Because Old was pretty much winning the infights as Saranids for the most part. And as Nords, they even though I said it's pretty even, they should, in theory, have the advantage, and I think they will do better.
They absolutely do. Even just like because you can drop jabs, and if you get a little bit damage before the fight, you know, like you already have the advantage.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so I believe that Old definitely can bring it back in this set. Like, I think that Old should be able to win this set. I was surprised, like, them winning.
I don't know about So maybe. Like TK did do some mistakes there. The first round, I'd say terrible mistake.
Oh yeah.
Second round, I'd say individual errors, but they still managed to win by great plays by Guac. Let's see if they can keep it up. But on Saranids, I think it's going to be up to the Saranid archers, Jeffrey and Jarvis, to actually win this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah. To be honest, I didn't even notice much of Old's archers. That, like, as I said, like, it really, if Old's archers are here to play and here to play well, they will do great. Like, they can win. But I just haven't noticed anything out of those archers, really. Have you?
Not necessarily. I'd say the first two rounds Chev was doing good, but after that it seems like they fell off a little. Same for the Cav, honestly. I think Ron was doing amazing the first round. Pretty good the second round, but they just fell off, I feel.
Yeah, the third and fourth round he was kind of lackluster. Like, with that round where let's go back to the round where they tried to pick off Jeff. Like, if they had just, I don't know, like, that could have won them that round if they had just taken out Jeff early or just tied them up longer. As you said, it was a 4v2. Even if they die, I swear.
Look at these strats, so they're pushing tunnels. I think it's a good move. They have 5 imp 1 archers, so, and they have basically like 50 jabs between them or something like that. So I guess they just want to go here, just try to jab them a little. And Jarvis is right here. This is a terrible positioning for Jarvis. He's just gonna get caught and not be able to shoot the whole fight.
Wow. Rest in peace, Jarvis.
He's not going to be shooting at all.
That's something.
Scott Ray with a
Scott
couch
Ray.
on Jeffrey.
Oh my God, that is huge. Because now they basically have no archers because Jarvis is stuck in the fight.
And the Javs
Rob
are
with
alive.
Drake. Oh my God, Troop just taking out a Porter. They are putting pedal to the metal and just taking out
Scott
TK.
Ray.
This is the W key and bump strat from Scott Ray. W key and bump. Is it 2012 again? 2011? And
Oh,
yeah,
boys.
Guac.
There we
getting
go. I
2
mean, again,
kills at the end. But
terrible mistakes. I don't understand how they didn't scout that the enemy team was pushing the
Oh, yeah.
tunnels until Jarvis saw them with a bonus and the enemy with 5 like imp with all jabs in
Oh,
their hand.
yeah.
Like, there's nothing he can do, man. That's the team's fault,
that's just bad communication, bad scouting, and then Jeffrey goes down, and there's almost no
Oh
way
yeah,
they
that's
can
huge.
win that round.
That's
Yeah,
huge. Great round by Scott Ray.
yeah, Scott Ray, like my God, that was great. That was almost makes me speechless, man. I didn't know that was possible.
It always makes me happy to see players that started the season a little flaky. Like, yes, Scott Ray when he first came back, yeah, like he wasn't doing that much. But right now, I think he's definitely improved from when he came.
yeah.
And the flag is on Old as Nords.
Oh wow, it's in market, and Olds had set up in balcony. And
They
they're
just
gonna
want to
back
fight this in that spot.
Oh, they're just gonna fight this in their spawn. They're like, screw this, you know. Let's just take it to them. And
One
I can understand.
Burgundy, that's a bad mistake. You have the Seren's calf, like.
Yeah, I personally don't take the Serenade horses on Nords because
Oh, yeah.
you know
Why would
hunters like last so much longer,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know. TK
Yeah, no,
is
that's
playing this-
definitely the move. I mean, Seren's horse is a weakness on this map. There's no other explanation to it. Like,
And yeah, I mean there's personal preference and everything, but I do think that TK is being a little
unless
passive.
if you're like PPK and like you're significantly better with the Seren's horse.
That's very true. As now Old's just gonna push in and try and just end this fight here and now. As
Ron with a
Avalar-
free hit on the enemy.
Avalar and Mab are taking out both their archers. Jarvis
Early
goes
kill
down
on
to
the archer.
Ron. And Troubadour takes down Guac. And then Ron trying to tie up Jeff. They're just rolling them in this imp fight. This is insane. Old is just absolutely... This might be an ace. This could be an ace.
The only thing that died was Ron Burgundy's cap, and I will give this to him. It got shot 4 times, I think, 3 times, I think. Got jabbed once and
Yeah.
got sliced by a portal 1 time with a.
And it
axe,
still
so-
didn't go down.
Yeah, by that point, it's fair for it to go down.
Like,
But
Old's
guy-
imp
but-
is absolutely rolling TK right now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
TK just seems to be not doing anything special. That fight, they just stayed
Oh.
there and like
He
let
has been
the enemy team
subbed
push
in.
into them.
DKT has been subbed in for Jarvis. I just noticed this.
Oh, so okay, so I think a good change.
I think
By,
TK might
by
be running a
TK,
fifth
they
imp.
just said yeah, they're going 5 inf.
Yeah.
I think it's a good change. They just saw that they can't keep up with the 5 Nord inf, and they were losing an archer earlier round. So I think this was the right move. I'd say.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think that's what's happening. Because
Ron got shot early again. I just
I don't know, like he's playing very risky, and it's paid off.
he's
some
trying to
rounds.
jab Jeffrey like one of the best archers. It's just not a rookie play, you know.
I mean, it can pay
And he's
off
just
if
gonna
he
die
gets-
here.
Not yet.
Oh, good
he
jab,
does
good
get,
jab.
He
He
gets
headshot.
some good jabs.
And
Oh,
he made him turn back.
Troubadour.
And he killed. Okay,
Oh my
I'm taking
God.
everything back.
He's playing so aggressive and it's paying off for TK. Wow.
Jeffrey is just not looking at.
Wow.
Mika.
This is. I can't even say anything. Like
It's another
this,
race.
This is.
It's
They
another
had,
race, guys.
TK
TK has two kills
kills.
between them, and it's both on Gok.
It's both. Walk got
The
2
entire
kills.
set,
That's
guys. The entire set.
that is what I call dominance right
Yeah,
there.
like
holy
you
shit.
can always blame it on like your caller not being there, like, and a good player not being there. But this is not it. Like, if you are a top team that is contesting for the top team, you just got 2 kills.
That's.
I mean, I don't want to like offend anyone or anything, but just there's definitely something wrong with this team, and it's not skill. I can tell that they have the skill.
Oh,
It's
wow.
definitely there. They're all solid players, but there's something going on in comms, like in TS. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean it's 4-3. Old is winning. Like what? I don't like. I give huge props to Old because from the beginning of the season to now, they have improved miles and miles from their first week 11-3 beatdown from TK.
My man. Okay, so yeah, I completely agree. I mean, at the end of the day, I think this is a lesson for every team to learn. You cannot underestimate your enemy. Like it doesn't matter how better you think that you are than them on like a 4v4 imp situation in like the arena or something. You know, like yeah, like you can beat them, but it's a scrim. It's the bronze match. Like these people are still probably feeling the pressure. Like there's a lot of pressure on TK. I mean, after the semifinal loss to WK, they kind of lost track and people were calling them out, and it seems like it kind of got to their head.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, as like we say when I play football and everything, any given Sunday, it's a saying, like, because like any match, anything can happen, because like no game, like this is life. There's nothing that can be said about it. So you're right, like underestimating people is a huge problem with many teams, and it's happened to many teams in the past. You can probably look at tons of examples where teams that are clearly superior underestimate their opponent and lose in a close match.
Oh yeah.
I think Old is in a great position to win this scrim on this open map.
First of all, mentally, like before everything else, you know.
Mentally, definitely. They're probably so pumped in TeamSpeak right now. I for sure think they're going to probably play Hayden, Mad Dog, and Ron, and Scott Ray at Cav, because Scott Ray is doing very well right now. So is Ron. Their Cav is playing very well.
Yeah, and I mean, look, TK was a team that was bragging with their close map more than their open map. Like they know, and right now Thunder has 100 ping. Like we have to look at that too. I mean, so we have to mention this. I mean, he has had lag issues during the season, like for a while now. If you guys
like
know,
all year.
And sometimes he's lucky he doesn't get it, but right now it seems like it's hitting him, and he just can't put in the work. Not that anyone on TK did that round. Like Guac has 2 kills, that's it. But
and Guac got those 2 kills at the end of the first round, where he just he threw a random jab and got a slash off. Like they got rolled, like absolutely rolled. And I don't know, like if I'm TK in TeamSpeak right now, I'm not gonna feel that bad because they still won a round. They still won a set 3-1, which is still it's still a winnable match. Like they're only down by 1 round. Like I'm not worried if I'm TK, because TK has been here before. I mean, the like triple OT of UNAC 6. Anyone? Like I'm just saying, I don't think they're nervous. Is my point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna agree with that. I think they're very nervous. On UNAC 6, it was a different situation. Like here, just like the WK match, they're under pressure. Their caller is not there. I think all of those things just add up, and all of that being said, we have to give it to Old. Like that set was perfect. Like they played just perfectly. Calls on point, Cav on point, Orchards on point, Inf on point. Like you don't need anything else. Here we go. We're live.
Yeah.
Let's see the TK comp here. The 4-2-2. I mean, standards. Just what we saw.
Stuff. I mean, I know TK is one of those teams that likes to run 3 inf on an open map, and this is not the map to do it though, if they're gonna play.
Yeah. And the flag's on ult right now. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, Yeah, I mean, flag is on. If you will excuse me, hold up. Can you take over? I'm getting spammed.
Okay, so right now TK seems to be pushing from the spawn. This is probably a good call, considering that they're Rodox. They don't want to fight in open. They want to fight in closed areas as much as possible. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna be up to Cav this round. Ron with a super aggressive couch. He's playing confident these days, man. I love it. It's amazing. But the confidence doesn't pay off here, and he got a lot of damage to his Cav. But still, a well-aimed effort.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
TK just reached the tower. Jeffrey is about to headshot Chev. Okay, never mind. He just saw it.
Hayden
takes down
gets
Thunder.
At the beginning.
Yeah, Thunder tried to Cav at 120 ping. I guess it happens, you know, like, you can't blame Thunder at that point. He has to play. Rake takes down Hayden. Pretty good kill. There are 2 fights, one outside the Cav and one inside the tower right now. TK seem to be winning the one outside, but inside the tower they seem to be actually losing this fight. Abelard just took down, so basically the TK Inf went down, but the TK Cav won outside. So let's see how this goes. It's 4-on-4 still. Scott Ray inside the tower right now. Guac is getting 2v1 and he dies. He goes down. Advantage on TK. Let's see how they play this.
Abelard though takes down Guac, and it's 4v3 with Old on the flag, and I think that they can still take us. They have the
Heat gets a huge kill.
Wow.
And Siggy gets a huge kill.
Wow, this Cav play is actually very good right now. Scott Ray, let's see if he can save it a little bit.
There's still show up, and Siggy gets shot. He was ignoring him. But 14 seconds. This is gonna go to TK here. They're just
they got flag.
Yeah, it seems like they're just gonna save their equipment. Scott Ray shouldn't. Oh, Scott Ray with the kill. He's gonna dismount.
He's not. No, he can't do it now. Yep.
Valiant effort by both of the teams there. I'd say great play. Great plays by Abelard in the tower right there. He like they destroyed the TK inside that tower. That being said, meanwhile outside Heat, Siggy, and Aporta did the work. They killed the old Cav. So once old came out of that tower, they just didn't have any support.
Oh yeah, Siggy's playing very well at Cav right now, and like Heat did actually reset Scott Ray's gear, so it actually that could mean something because now he can't upgrade and he has to get another all pike drop. So we'll see what happens there as Old
with a great hit on Jeff, but this is not a worthy hit. Okay.
Old is just playing this really aggressively right now, and it's
they are,
insane.
but TK is just not punishing them, so why not?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, TK is just kind of sitting there, and Siggy
Ron
gets cut off.
Going through their team, and they're not doing anything for it.
Yeah, they're trying to stop him, but it's not really working very well. And they're just going to hold up a tower. I don't know how I feel about this, as Guadgo takes down Ron, and Ruthven, though, gets a kill back on Siggy. But now they're just Cav all over the place. I think Matt taking out Ray, this is their imp showing up again for Old right now. As Ruthven,
TK seems to not understand their weaknesses. This is the perfect indication of that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They just fought in a close area again, and they just lost.
Yeah, Aporta though gets a kill back on Hayden, but this round is almost guaranteed right now for Old. It's a 3v6, and I do not see TK bringing this back unless their Cav decides to start like clutching.
Let's see if they can. They have the potential to.
For sure. I mean, with 2 all pikes on flag, though, it's gonna be very difficult for them.
Oh yeah. If I'm TK right now, Aporta already has an all pike. You're up by 1 round on Rodox. You're the weaker faction. You're down by like 4 players right now. Just save your equipment. Like Aporta has an all pike. Just keep that all pike.
As Ruthven's trying to.
Heat has an all pike as well.
Wow.
And Aporta just stops Heat in the middle of the fight and gets headshot. That's just TK Cav not being Cav. I mean.
Yeah.
Aporta, a very experienced imp player, but doesn't have that much experience on Cav. What they should have done there, any experienced Cav squad would do, just leave the fight.
Oh yeah, I would just hit.
Yeah, like you have 2 all pikes, that's already an advantage. Thunder even has an all pike, just leave guys, like go.
Yeah,
like next round you still have the advantage.
That's for sure. All pikes, as like many people in this scene say, like they're almost overpowered. Like you can one-shot pretty much anyone with one of those, and it's insane. And that's why getting him as.
And Aporta gets dismounted here too. I think he's gonna die.
Wow, where is Thunder and Aporta are really split up though. Like I don't understand why they're so split up.
Yeah, Aporta's dead.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's dead. Wow.
And so is Thunder. So they could have walked off together if they were all together 3 Cav. They could have just ridden around, and there's no way Old would have gotten that. That's a classic case from the beginning to the end, a fucking disaster.
I mean.
Straight up. They first of all fought in the area that they lost over and over and over again. Like they're losing the closed fights. Just accept it and play off your strength, which is the Cav right now. They're carrying you on this map.
Heat and Thunder are playing very well. So is like even though he doesn't have the kills right now, he's still playing very solid. Siggy's playing pretty solid. Their Cav is overall playing pretty solid, and their imp are just not doing it. And you're right, they should be playing off their strengths right now, which should be
just go to the flag, maybe. Yeah, just go to the flag. Like play off your Cav, your archers. You got Jeff. Why do you force Jeff into an imp fight in the tower? You know.
Well, now they're running 3 imp. They switched Siggy to imp, and they took tower, and now they're moving to flag, which is in Old's favor, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's a way to fix it, but I just don't think on this open of a map it's gonna help it them because Old is clever enough of a team to just not fight them on the close now. Now that they see that they have triumph.
Yeah, and Swati though does have good armor now, due to only losing 2 guys in that last round. So they are snowballing a little bit. If they win this round, they'll be in full snowball effect.
Yeah. And guys, like, I don't want to come off too harsh, like, towards TK or anything. I'm completely biased, but no, I mean unbiased. My bad. That's the word. Unbiased. But
unbiased. Okay.
Yeah, unbiased. But they're just not playing up to their promise right now.
As
and here goes the fight.
Siggy just engage Mav, and they could get this. Oh, nice pick on Troubadour. And then, Thunder with a double kill on Ron and Troubadour, with Guac and taking up Scott Ray. Thunder is bringing this round for TK right now, as now Heat dismounts on Flag and is trying to save it. Or no, that is a Porta actually. And they
Jeff
have the
gets a
Flag
shot.
advantage. Wow, this is some great play right now by TK's Cav. They're doing what they need to do. They stop Hayden, Ruthven, and Ruthven goes down. Hayden takes out Jeffrey, though. It might be too little too late, though. Hayden gets stopped while Rake is fighting Mav. Mav gets a lucky glance from himself to stay alive, as he's just going to try and fight Rake and stay alive. Hayden goes down to Thunder. Thunder with 3 kills this round alone. I just said he wasn't doing a lot in the kill department, but he is proving me wrong right now. He is back. Oh, bad TK by Guac.
I mean, look, that round, yes, Guac got some kills, like, towards the end, like, he just got 2 kills, but those were 3 kills, and that was the TK cap opening that round, carrying that round, and then the TK Archer, like Jeff, getting a good kill, and then by then the round was over. Again, they have to realize here, they won, but it wasn't the inf, you know, like, that was the cap.
Their inf isn't winning their fights.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no, that was
their
Thunder,
cap.
like, that opened the round with 2 super quick kills.
Great kills.
Super quick kills.
A double kill to start off the round is a great way to start a fight, just to open it up, because then it's like it's like, well, shit, we're down 2 already, and we just started. Like, it's a great thing. And now Jarvis and TK are going to be taking the keep or tower kind of thing near boat, and Flag will spawn at keep though on the far by the ice lake in the boat, as Old's going to get the setup for free because TK took a gamble on another flag and lost that
Old
gamble.
did increase an inf here.
They took 3 now? Oh wow.
Yeah, so they will want to fight this in the tower. Let's see if TK does the same mistake and push them in the tower. I mean, that's just going to be a mistake again.
Old's imp is kind of
and they are going to the tower, and Old is going to want this fight. Yeah, they're going straight to the tower. They want this fight.
I don't blame them. But one of them was running for the shield down and got shot. I believe
he
that was
wasn't
Abelard.
closing his shield,
Yeah, Abelard was just running and got shot by a crossbow Cav.
Oh, they want to fight this outside, actually.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, yeah, you're trying to get them before they get set up in the tower, I guess. It also allows Old's archers to kind of shoot. Ruthven takes out Heat early, and Rake takes down Mav, though. Jarvis is not firing at all. He's just, like, in the fight, but he's going to go up top of the tower with Jeffrey and try and get shots off. Guac with a double kill. Then Ruthven, though, brings it back a little bit, taking down Thunder. Ruthven's playing very well this round in the scrim in general.
Abelard has been in a 3v1 for a long time.
Oh, wow, but he finally goes down to Jarvis. Oh, wow. As Porta might go down, I don't know, this is actually still winnable. They're only down 2, as they dehorse a Porta, and Ruthven with a free hit on a Porta. Not dead yet, though. They missed the bump lance.
They need this kill fast.
They need to kill him fast, or just leave.
Shev with a great shot on Guac.
I honestly would just leave a Porta and go fight. Oh, Hayden
Porta is dead, and Rake is solo pushing Shev. This is a terrible mistake. They're just going to kill him.
Yeah, they can basically just cut him off now. But dehorse is...
And he's dead, as I said. Now
it's
it's equal terms again. This is terrible plays by TK.
Shot by Shev, though, right there to get Rake right before he tries and kills one of their Cav.
And now Jarvis is cut off.
Oh, wow. Another Cav goes down, though, for Old. And so Scott Ray's now in the melee with Ruthven, the only Cav up. Jarvis with a great shot. That might have won them the round right there, because Guac now takes down Scott Ray as Hayden's in a 2v1 and probably won't survive. And there it goes. TK bringing him back.
Yeah, we have to give it to Guac. That's all I was saying about the TK Cav. Just turned completely upside down that round. They didn't do anything that round. But Guac just carried that fight inside the tower. Not exactly in the tower, but right outside the tower, which still favors an imp fight, and he was able to kill that old imp pretty fast.
Oh yeah, Guac did really great work that round. A nice shot by Jarvis to take out Ruthven at the end. I mean, like, that could have really affected the fight if he missed that, because Rufa had a long all and he was playing very well. So that's a great shot.
Oh yeah.
It's now 6-5, I believe.
Yeah, 6-5. So I think TK is gonna take this scrim. At this point, Swadia is the stronger faction here.
Yeah.
And TK does like playing 4-2-2. That is like the way to go here with Swadia. So
Yeah, they're gonna have all pikes and everything. I think I tend to agree with you, but we'll see. I have faith in Old that they can play well. Yeah. I mean, I've played in scrims where where you think one faction is way stronger on paper, but then as my friend Clockwise said in WPL1, this game isn't on paper.
yeah, so they just lost in semifinals to us
Okay.
for being stronger on the paper and the battlefield. So it is actually, but
I was trying to make a joke, but okay.
Yes.
I was trying to make a joke. Okay. Anyway. Overall, some great plays by Old in this match. Much closer than many of us anticipated, but it's still a great thing to have. It's nice to see close matches like this, because again, big props to Old for coming such a long way since the beginning of the tourney. And I think they'll be well prepared for the international stage. We'll see how that goes. And I think we're about to re-enlive it. Not sure, because the TK said they're ready, so we're just waiting on Old.
Old is definitely thinking here. They definitely want this match. It's a very close match. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. It's been a great match so far. It's been very, very close on the
it's back
close
and
map.
Mm-hmm.
And on the open map, yes, we saw a 3-1, but remember guys, on the close map it was a 3-1 for TK in the first set, so let's see if Old can do the same thing they did on the close map.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that even though they didn't get the rounds they really wanted on I believe actually the score is 6-5, my bad. But TK's gonna move right, trying to contest tower, where Old's gonna try and be setting up with their guys. And they have, I believe,
Scott Ray is trying to get a shot on hits right now.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Scott Ray
he did get the shot, but this is a very dangerous engagement
This
that
is really
doesn't really make
ballsy.
a sense.
This is really ballsy by Scott Ray. Balls
But
of steel
okay.
right there. I mean, if I was Heat, I would have just tried to kill him, because the All-Pike can one-shot at this Rodok Cav in that armor.
Yeah, and you're not gonna die.
Yeah, 2 light lance and 1 hit.
No, not a light. He had a crossbow out.
Oh, Ron got shot though, and before that engagement started. And
Yeah,
so,
I've been seeing Ron do that somewhat a lot this scrim. That being said, he has been, like, once the engagement starts, he's been a beast so far. I'd say the only problem so far is like his getting shot early. Let's see how this goes.
yeah.
Okay, so TK is moving onto flag right away, and it seems like they have Triumph actually. They kept the Triumph strat.
And Old's gonna move on right there as well. As I see Abelard with a light lance actually. Do they all have light? No, they have a war spear, a light lance, and a war spear. And so they're gonna contest on flag, because I think they're feeling pretty confident about these imp fights right now. I don't blame them either. As they get a couch and a shield right off the bat, and Rake only has all, like, he gets bumped. As this is some chaos. Scott Ray takes down Guac, but a Florida Heat bring it back to 2 of Old's imp. And oh wow, this round's going all TK right now. With Fiery getting a shot off right at the beginning, you know.
This was not a good strategy at all by Old.
Yeah.
I can't say that they got outplayed, because I mean,
It was
TK just moved on flag, but that was a terrible way to push the flag. If you have the Triumph right there, you just have to do some different stuff. Like, you can't go against all pikes while your Cav has light lances.
Yeah,
and just get stopped.
I completely agree with that. I think they're trying to play it too aggressive as Rodok Cav, because Rodok Cav, as we've talked about, really you can't be aggressive as Rodok Cav, especially against like long all pikes. Though Chef gets the cheeky little kill on Thunder, and now he has his own long all pike, and he's going to just try and survive for 18 seconds. And really, if he survives his Cav, oh wait, never mind. Siggy's up there.
It's definitely worth surviving this with the long goal pike.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
and
against...
give Ron that long goal pike. Oh, Siggy with a very weird move.
I don't know, like... Oh,
okay, there we go.
Yeah. I don't know, that round was really questionable. I don't know why they try to contest flag right off the bat, because TK has every advantage there with the tower and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was mainly the TK inf just being able to stop the enemy cav. I mean, they're good players. Like Aporta is one of the best spear inf on NA.
oh yeah,
Like one of the top ones. He's gonna stop your cav, and all just undermine that factor. Just went in and kind of got deleted.
oh yeah, for sure. And now Old's gonna move right. Oh, they have 4 inf now. Old has 4 inf. That's interesting on such an open map. I guess they're really banking on this near tower spawn.
Yeah, but the other flag is kind of a close flag as well for this
Yeah.
one. I don't
They only
see it working because it's Rodox, man. I think it's a valiant effort. I think it's a good thinking, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, they gotta change something up, you know. Like that's the thing. Like when it's not working, changing something up can maybe trigger something.
Yeah, but I'd
As-
put just more cav here because that engagement, like, your cav
They only have
just
2
didn't change.
cav, 4 infantry, then 2 expos. So that's
Yeah, here comes the old inf with not one spear out right now. They'll just got bump blast out of hell.
Oh,
Like,
Jeffrey
they
gets
don't
the
have one
shield couch though. As they're just like bringing it to TK as they're trying to like, finish this fight quickly. Jeffrey though with a great shot on Ron, and Aporta taking out True, but Chev and Avalon bringing it back a little bit. Now Thunder taking out Fiery, and then there goes Mav. They're down. I don't think they're gonna be able to bring it back now with the swatting and snowball. This is pretty much. Abelard though gets a kill on Guac. He's in a.
If they get
2v1.
one more kill here, they can bring it back.
Oh yeah, as he's. Oh no. There we go.
Jeff free shooting that entire set round.
Yeah, Jeffrey literally just sat at the top
Got
of
a
the stairs.
huge
and-
kill on Ron Burgundy. He
Yeah.
was watching them the whole time. I was watching Ron Burgundy as well. So basically what happened is he got a huge hit on Glock. He knew he was blackbarred. And he just went for the risky play even though he knew Jeff was there and he ignored him, immediately get headshot. You
Yeah.
can't ignore a archer like Jeff.
That's for sure. It's really hard to do so, just based on the fact like if he's open, he's gonna make a shot. I mean, like pretty much. He sat on the top of the stairs and was able to just like, it wasn't even long range. It was literally just shooting straight down the stairs into a melee fight, where he's just aiming for heads. And
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't miss at that range. I did not trust him to miss at that range.
I'd say overall, great play from TK so far too. This set,
Yeah.
I mean, Swati are the stronger factions.
Great
they've
way
been
to bring
using
it back.
They've been using it perfectly. 4 inf on this map is just not gonna work. Like, I don't think that's the change that
answer.
they needed.
Yeah.
I think they just needed maybe more cav, maybe even another archer. I don't know, but more inf, you're just gonna get congested. You're gonna not be able to push into the enemy team still.
Diggy with the Brigandine though right
And
now.
Burgundy is dismounted again, early damage
Oh,
to his
wow.
horse, and he's dismounted. He's been doing this a lot.
And the TK Cap's just gonna harass the crap out of.
But the
Old.
Porta got stopped.
Oh, Aporta's just gonna get. Oh, there he goes. There goes
And that's an
Aporta.
early kill.
As now the score is 8-5. So technically, if they do win the next 3 rounds in a row, Old can tie this and bring it into overtime. Which Hayden would actually kill Jeffrey. Then Chev killing Thunder with 3 quick kills to start off this fight. As Hayden though gets stopped instead. Scott Ray though was a great couch into this melee. And now Hayden's getting in there. They take down Siggy. Bad TK by Fiery, but they almost have this round for the most part. Ron's
So,
down.
it's
It's
so
a
long now.
3v5. 3v5. As Mav's
Chev
trying
just
to.
dismounts his own
Oh, wow.
teammate brutally and causes him to die. And what is he doing?
Where? What the heck? Oh my gosh, Chev versus Heat right now.
No, he was like memeing him.
Oh wow. Abelard and Mav on a 2v2.
Chev just completely threw this round if they lose.
I don't know if they will lose though. Oh, never. Jarvis with a great kill to start off. As it's only Heat and Jarvis versus Thunder. I mean, versus Heat and
Mav?
Jarvis. It's Troob and Mav, yeah. As Troob goes down, Mav in a wow. The clutch by Jarvis is real.
That's Roger. Well, yeah, I mean, TK won.
9-5, final
Yeah,
score.
I'd say pretty good. I mean, open map on point, pretty much on point. They definitely outplayed although most sets. Just the only losses that they were giving, the weaknesses that they were giving, were the fights on the close, where Jeffrey was like pushed and couldn't shoot. Once Jeffrey was open, once their inf was able to fight with the support, they were able to win. So, good win to them. I mean, congrats.
Yeah, congrats to Old. They are very much improved team. They did show it tonight, and they did very well. Big props to them. Thank yous to our sponsors tonight, which are Mark Mods, Calradian Servers, Logitech G Fuel, and I believe Tail Worlds themselves, the Kingdom of Swadia for their servers, Steel Series for the mouse pads, and Jest servers. You know, big shout out to them. Without them, this would not be possible. Thank you all for joining us. And again, the clutch by Jarvis is real. Any last words, Can?
No, well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week for the big finals match.
Yep.